was awesome. Come on in. Come back. That was absolutely... How do you do that? That was fantastic. Incredible. I mean, that was the song you sang as your audition piece for Evita.
Indeed it was, yeah.
And then, of course, it sort of all snowballed. You were there, you were on stage. What was the first night like?
Oh, it was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I mean, it's a night I think I'll never forget. I remember, you know, at the end, I'm standing in a long kind of white gown, because obviously she's died.
Yes.
And
yes, right.
anyway, we all took our bows and things and left the stage, and I had like 2 floors to go up to my dressing room, and the company manager again comes running in, quick, you've got to come back, they won't let you go. And I said, oh, no, because I was embarrassed by it, the whole idea of having to take applause. And anyway, he forced me back down the stairs, and I got downstairs, and as I walked, and they pushed me onto the stage, and as I walked on, I remember looking out at the auditorium, and the whole house is on its feet. The stalls, the circle, even up in the gods. I was a bit worried about them up there in the ashtrays, but anyway, and everybody was standing, and they, you know, in the show we had this thing when they had to go Evita, 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 and so they was going Evita, Elaine.
Oh, it must have made you shiver, didn't it?
They were heady days
Well, they
indeed.
were so, I mean, absolutely incredible. Just look at you, I mean, that is beautiful. You
yes,
look
very
amazing. It's very like you.
I mean, look at this as well.
Well, look at that, nothing like you,
This is nothing like me, is it?
No.
Indeed, though, this is. I don't know if you can see this. This is,
look at
poor
that.
thing. That's a death mask that was made of me. That is me, and Madame Tussauds made it, and it was to lay in the coffin in the first scene. And obviously, you know, they put hair on it. I didn't, you know, didn't
you
go,
weren't there laying there bald.
Didn't go as a baldy, but yes. Poor Evita, I know her well.
You certainly do, very well indeed at that.
Yes.
But with something like that, when you had a performance like that, the next morning, I've read about you that you don't like to read reviews, but the following morning, did you read any reviews? Because they were stunning.
Well, I probably did then, because that was the first time I'd ever had
You could read them, love, they're brilliant. That's right, yes.
I don't think anybody had ever written anything about me prior to that.
Sure,
so I certainly read those, and they were, I mean, it was pretty amazing. Yeah. It really was amazing, and the first night party and the whole thing. I mean, there was such a razzmatazz attached to the opening of Evita, because everybody had, you know, it was a role that everybody wanted to play.
Well, that was the thing, I can imagine. Yeah.
There was a lot of press attention to it, you know. So,
but you played it for a long while, though, didn't you? Was it 20 months in total?
Yeah. You've done your homework.
Well, I mean, since I've been this big, I cannot tell you, this is such a dream come true to have you here, because I love musical theatre, and since I've been able to go, I have been.
Well, that was a special show, really, because it was really the first of its kind. I mean, there had not been anything that was, in a way, it was sort of operatic in its style, you know. It was done really more as an opera than a musical in the sense that we'd known it before, because there was no set, really. It was just a black box, and chairs and tables were brought on, you know, so it was very much the first of its kind.